Rob, I think the problem we're having, there are no agreements here. This is not about an agreement. I think this is where we're going wrong, and where maybe the history would have helped us. But you don't hear it, believe me, we'll leave it out. It wouldn't take me, I believe Jim when he says he put in all those man hours or personnel hours, whatever you call them, I could keep the answer down probably to a minute or so. Because I've been the town supervisor for a while. This issue didn't come up for the first time in 2014. I don't want to say it comes up annually, but maybe darn close. It certainly comes up every time you have a change in the leadership in the Civic Association. And every time, John Sicoso, I think, was the past president. And so the last time it was brought to my attention was through John, but it has come up many times before. There's no agreement here. The town doesn't participate in the process at all, other than to follow the law. There is a, I don't memorize the entire law, but if an area of the town that is not getting municipal sanitation pickup, as you and I would call it, and they want to become part of the collection district, it is solely and wholly their choice. And the way they do it, there's a process. You know the process, Tom?
You know town law section 190 and the 5 sections thereafter. Oh. There's a petition.
Petition and a referendum, and right. Other areas in the town have followed the procedure and have become part of the collection district. My experience over the years with the Nassau Shores community has been, we've met many times and set forth the provisions of law that they need to make them a part of the collection district. And we've given it to them and offered whatever assistance whatever resources we have, we'll set up the referendum for you, we'll do it all. Where it always broke down, and again, this is my experience, where it always broke down is when you charged the, whoever came forward, in this case, the Civic Association, whoever came forward, when you charged them with the responsibility of going out and getting a petition, every single time they went out for the petition, there was a very sharply divided community. Half the people wanted it, half the people didn't want it. And I think with the controversy that ensued, I don't believe we ever got the petition back. So when you talk about, because I think that what's at the core of what you're saying is the town somehow plays a role in the decision as to whether or not Nassau Shores could be, and the town is trying to do something to discourage that. We don't have that power. The power rests solely in the will of the community. That's all it is. It's as simple as that. And over the years, every time the community has come forward and said, we'd like supervisor or town board or councilman, whoever they met with, we'd like to do this, we said, great, welcome aboard, here's what you need to do. And we gave them all the documentation, and we told them, we will assist them, we will set up the referendum, we'll coordinate it with the Board of Elections, it's on us, so to speak. And it always broke down when it came time, because neighbor number 1 wanted it, neighbor number 2 didn't want it, neighbor number 3 wanted it, neighbor number 4 didn't want it. And by the way, just so you know, I got to step out for a second, but they even came forward with reasons.
I'm sorry, can you just repeat all this?
Residents would even voice reasons why they were for or against it. For example, someone whose property value is assessed higher than someone else pays a much more substantial fee for the municipal collection.
They should.
Of course. So they didn't want their fee to go up. Others said, hey, you know what? I like the personal touch.
But
you gotta let me finish talking.
Wait, I'm sorry.
That was one reason why some residents wanted it, and of course a resident whose property value wasn't assessed, at the high value, they would like the municipal collection because, okay, that's logical. Another reason we heard is the residents would say, I'd like the personal service. I've got a rapport with, the man or woman who picks up my sanitation. Hey, don't tell anybody, but they go to my back door and get it, or whatever the deal is. And they were happy, and they didn't